What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Sunday, January 8th, 2017. I am back on my back patio, but tonight is significantly warmer than yesterday was. I think it's about 65, 70 still. It's very nice. Last night's video was about 45 degrees, so huge difference, much more comfortable, no sweatshirt required. Happy to be out here and spend my evening with you guys. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and clicking that link. If you're a regular, welcome back. As always, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated, helping me reach other questers just like yourself. So, I promised last night we would do a roster video for today. So that is my agenda. As you can see, I've got about 140 plus rewards, and some of those I did mention are 2 stars. So in reality, I'm thinking about 120 are usable rewards, maybe 125. So a lot of those are going to be 3-star champions for these guys here. And there are a couple 4 stars in the roster that we're going to add in as well. And I don't think there's anybody new. There's my newly maxed enchant Thanos 3-star. So what we're going to do is start at the bottom of the rewards list, work our way up, and then add in as we go. So let's start with 2 stars. Let's see if there's just anybody I have to add levels. Nope, not yet. So, going back, going to 3 stars. And we start at the bottom of the list so we don't skip on any possible rewards. I had that happen to me earlier in the week, and I was a little bit upset about it because it was a Daredevil cover, and I really like using him, so a little bit not too happy with myself, and my New Year's resolution is to not let rewards like that slip away so easily, just to be a little bit more cognizant. So here we go, bottom of the list, expiring in a little less than a day. We have Sentry, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange, Kamala Khan, Squirrel Girl, Scarlet Witch, some Captain Marvels, Human Torch, Deadpool, Magneto, Patch, Quicksilver, Storm, Bullseye, another Doctor Strange, Dr. Octopus, Model 40 Iron Man, She-Hulk, Blade, Doctor Doom, Rocket and Groot, again, Steve Rogers, Gray Suit Black Widow, Hood. There's another Daredevil there. We got a couple Beast covers, and Punisher. Anybody? Ragnarok, Daken, Hulk, Spider-Man, Falcon, Mystique, Luke Cage, and I think Thor. I think that might be all of them. Oh, no, there's some Psylocke. And that's the list. So we're going to add all these 3 stars. If we get any legendary tokens, we're going to get pulled in this video. And then I also have some 4 stars, which we'll get to next. So, starting from the bottom. Mr. Sentry. One of my least used 3 stars, but he's great for being a tank and getting that final kill with the AP, because he's usually the last one left on my team, and all his abilities do team damage as well, so I try to save his abilities for the end of the fight to put the final nail in the coffin, and I recommend that that's where you use him too. So we get a couple extra covers with some ISO. Going back to the list. Here's Iron Fist, moving up to 212. I'm excited to level up Doctor Strange. I know he's got a couple covers on my roster, so there's a couple command points. And moving right along, Kamala Khan, a really great support character, team damage, healing, and AP generation. So really great for all those reasons. Love Kamala Khan. Squirrel Girl, adding in a couple covers here. We just hit that 183 mark, so we won't get any 4-star covers for her for a while yet, until the next one comes around. Scarlet Witch, I know she had a couple extra covers. She finally hits the 200 mark. Really excellent combination with Iron Fist or with 3-star Deadpool for those purple AP generation. You can also use her with Gray Suit Black Widow, which fuels her purple, which fuels her green, which if you level up to level 5 does AoE damage to the whole team instead of just to the person up front, and that is huge as well. It's a very expensive ability that Gray Suit Black Widow has, so anything that helps generate those purples, which generates those greens, definitely goes a long way. Here's some Captain Marvels. I used her in my Big Enchilada video yesterday. You can look for that video, which was number 103 if you're interested. And getting some more command points here, and lots of ISO, very good. Alright, Human Torch. I think there's only one of these, there might be two. Nope, just the one. So up to 187 for him. Deadpool, another one of my favorite 3-stars. He's gaining some extra levels. Heroic Recruit tokens. And ISO there. 3-star Magneto. Really good for his combination of abilities. The ability to deal lots and lots of damage, as well as create cascades. Alright, we got Patch coming up next. He has a few covers, and we're going to get 183, which is X-Force Wolverine. Unfortunately, I'm not ready to champion him, so that's most likely going to be free ISO. He's up to 184 finally. Quicksilver, gaining some levels as well. We got a Red War Machine. Heck yeah. So very excited about that one. I actually have, I think, one other Red War Machine cover, so we might be able to get that one up to 5, maybe 4. I'm pretty sure I have at least level 2 so far in my War Machine, so that's exciting. Either way, Storm, 3-star Storm. She was also part of my Big Enchilada team yesterday. Very successful, especially paired with 3-star Falcon, since his purple ability generates defense tiles, and then yellow ability strengthens friendly tiles with inspiration, strengthening those defense tiles, and also the chance to strengthen Storm's Hailstorm ability, increasing damage output and also protection at the same time. Potentially can keep her alive and dealing damage out much longer. So great pair up those two together. Here goes 3-star Bullseye. He was actually the Big Enchilada reward last night. And he's great for clearing away those enemy teams' special tiles by using his purple ability and dealing a ton of damage. I think he's Kingpin for 4-star. Let me just double check on that. I think they're Daredevil bad guy, team up together. Yep, Kingpin, there he is. So, that's that. Dr. Octopus. Taking a couple extra covers as well there. Model 40 Iron Man, one of the best AP generation abilities in the game. At level 5, his yellow recharge generates, can I go to it? It's not going to let me. Gotta go this way. So he's 187, so he's somewhere in this neck of the woods. Or did I pass him? I think I passed him. There he is, 194. I was way off. His build I have at a 535 currently, and for 6 yellow AP generates 4 red, 4 blue, 3 green, and 1 purple AP per countdown tile. So if generating 3 countdown tiles, that's 3 times 4 is 12 red AP, 12 blue, 9 green, and 3 purple, if you get each of them to finish their countdown and not be matched away. The downside is that you stun Iron Man for 2 turns, but if there are other teammates available, those AP are still available right away. And then if Iron Man is stunned, he comes out of his stun, and he can use either of his abilities very quickly. Red only costing 13, blue 16. So as long as you have a little bit of either color, those abilities are boom, ready to go, which is fantastic. So let's get back to the rewards here, back to our 3 stars. I just had to share that little tidbit of information there for those who were unaware. So next up we got She-Hulk. She's got a couple covers, and we are so close to 183, and that's totally awesome. Cho-Hulk black ability, which I believe is the hot dog stand, or no, that's see the math of it. So we'll pop in here real quick and just take a look-see. Oh, it is hot dog stand. See, should have gone with my gut. So that's his heal ability, which keeps Hulk in the fight a little bit longer. Okay, here we have Blade coming up next, hitting that 200 mark, very exciting, and some ISO as well. Dr. Doom, got quite a couple, enough to get the command points, so we got 3 bonus there. So now we have enough to do at least 1 legendary draw. It's a minimum of 20 for the classic pack, 25 for the latest legends, of course. And Rocket and Groot also breaking the 200 mark. Another 3 command points from level 203 up to 204. Very exciting there. Here comes Steve Rogers, and he's up to 205. And Captain America is great for his ability to return AP. Red and blue also at level 5, you can select where that countdown tile goes. So if there's a pesky defense tile or strike tile that you just cannot match away by normal means, you can actually drop that shield tile, either blue or red, onto those tiles, any tile you would like, which makes it great for controlling the board, controlling the enemy's countdown tiles, special tiles for also dealing a ton of damage. And the blue ability, his shield actually generates a protect tile at the end of its countdown, as well as returning blue AP. So that's fantastic ability there, especially for any type of wave-based events, because you don't have to worry about rematching all of those AP. You just get it back when the countdown tile is finished. So here we're starting off Gray Suit Black Widow with some extra command points and lots of ISO, a heroic token, bada bing bada boom. She's 196. The Hood, he's another great example of a glass cannon, just like Storm, and he is going to go up to 198 and just shy of some 50 hero points on the next level there. He actually can steal AP if there are a certain amount on the board, depends on what level Dormammu's aid is, and his black and yellow abilities are both very powerful, but he has some of the lowest health for a 3-star. So really has to be paired well with abilities and teammates who can help keep him in the fight a little bit longer. Loki gets a couple extra covers up to 181. Black Panther, he hits 189. He still has been one of my favorite 3-stars for his ability to generate continuous defense tiles with his defense grid. His team attack with his black is one of the best team attacks for AP cost, damage output to AP cost in the entire game. Very useful. The only thing is that I think it generates 5 AP of the enemy's strongest color, but if you're going to wipe them out in one fell swoop, it doesn't really matter how much AP they have. So let's move right along here to Daredevil. Still had a couple covers with him. Could have had 3, but missed that opportunity. Still, like I said, a little bit upset with myself, but he's now up to 195, which is pretty good. We move on to Mystique, and she is, again, just short of that 183. which would be Iceman, as you can see down below. 4-star Iceman, and his 183 cover is blue. That blue ability was the very first ability on Iceman that I got up to 5. So that ability is going to be basically free ISO because I can't seem to find any purple covers for him. I got one time, and I need a lot more, basically. So I have his Iceman's green ability, I think at 2 or 3, and then his purple ability is at 1, which is basically not quite useless, but not quite as good as it could be. So moving right along here, we got some beast covers. He's definitely going to hit 183, and that 4-star reward is Jean Grey. Of course, they're X-Men buddies, so that makes sense. Jean Grey I would love to champion. We'll see if I have enough ISO to do that, but probably not going to happen in this video. I'll probably hold on to that reward for a couple more weeks and see if I can't get her to be championed as well, because I really do like both of her offensive abilities are both team-based, or team attacks, I should say. So they both do AoE. One negates enemy special tiles, one adds friendly special tiles, and the other one is if they make a match 5 or greater, stuns the team, does extra damage, and steals AP. So that's pretty powerful, and the AI doesn't make match 5s often, but there are rare instances where that happens, and that ability does a significant amount of work for being a passive. Here goes Punisher. He is just past that 183 mark, so we got his 4-star max Punisher and added that in my last roster update video, if I recall right. Sipping from my Spider-Man cup. It's fancy. No, it isn't. And neither am I. Alright, Ragnarok. Again, he just got his 183 levels, so that is taking him up to 185. 3-star Dakin. Great also for those wave-based events, for the self-healing ability, and great as a support character for creating those strike tiles where each attack does more damage, and then removing those tiles from the board with his blue ability deals extra damage based on how many strike tiles there are and the level of his ability. Those can increase quite a bit and help take out some significant foes, especially if there's more strike tiles than how many are removed. You're still getting that attack bonus on that particular attack, and then you have even more fueled for the next fight already. So great in wave-based events. Here goes Hulk, 3-star Hulk. I think he is now officially my highest level 3-star, or maybe he was before. I think he did make that jump a while back. So you can see his next 4-star reward is the totally awesome blue cover for Cho Hulk. So on She-Hulk and regular Hulk, I have 2 4-star rewards waiting to be pulled as soon as I get those next covers of either. So that's really exciting there. And I know some people didn't like Cho Hulk in the beginning. I was one of them. I was a hater. Since they updated him, I have made a complete 180. I think he's great. He has much more use and potential. So if you get a chance to get Cho Hulk, pick him up, add him in your roster. And we'll move right along here to Spider-Man. And his next 4-star at 183 is going to be Hide and Seek for Miles Morales. That's his purple ability. And I think I have that ability at 5. Maybe 4. And I'm going to double check just to make sure, so I don't give you misinformation. So we'll find Miles Morales somewhere in this neck of the woods. And let's see, there's Spider-Man. Miles, he's a 4-star, so he should be 160, I believe. Yep. So yeah, that purple hide and seek ability is level 5 already. So what I need is more yellow and red. So I need to level up Spider-Man quite a bit more as well, get him to that 221, 222 level, I think is where the next cover comes from, and get him leveled as well so I can get more Miles Morales covers. So we go back to the 3 stars, to the bottom of the list. We're going to add in Sam Wilson. I saw there was a couple covers here. So he is going to get to 190, right on the money. And next level is command points for reward. Love him as a support character. If any of the other characters generate special tiles, his inspiration ability is phenomenal. Especially at level 5, it helps increase 3 tiles by a number. I know I just leveled him up, so the number's probably not the same, but it's a lot. And 3 extra tiles every time you match yellow. So if there are more than one opportunity there, there's a chance you could be adding in significant damage or have significant extra protection from those other enemy attacks. So Luke Cage, he gets up to 204. We're down to the bottom of the list for 3 stars. Colossus at 189. Modern Thor up to 206. And last but not least, for the 3 stars, is Psylocke up to 190. So waiting on those command points, 1 more cover away from those. And moving right along to 4 stars. So, I really was debating about Nova, because I have 3 covers for Nova still. And I really want to champion him, but I don't think I have enough. Maybe we will. Let's get through the rest of the list, and then we'll go into that. So, Moon Knight, I have his ability, black ability at 5. I don't have a whole lot of extra cover, so I wouldn't risk championing him just yet. So I'm going to sell this. Sad but true. I know. He's got some of my favorite abilities in the game. His green does a ton of damage. But we're going to sell him. Professor X, I have actually quite a couple. 1, 2... Oh, so I have a couple, exactly, covers. I'm not going to champion him just yet, so I know this is a sell. Invisible Woman, I have her green ability at 5, and I'm not championing her, so that's a sell. Cyclops has his ability, red ability at 5, so that's going to be a sell. Nick Fury, I know I'm not going to champion, although I would like to. Probably not going to happen. Wolverine, not going to recruit, or not going to champion him. I could. I've gotten quite a few X-Force covers, but the truth is there are other 4-star characters that I would rather have in there. X-Force Wolverine is great. He does have a healing ability with a countdown tile. He does deal a ton of damage with his black ability and can clear out some of those pesky tiles maybe with his green ability. There's just too many other options right now that I would consider for a 4-star champion. Alright, Kingpin, I know isn't going to be a champion, and I said I would hold on to Jean Grey, so I think I will. I have 2 weeks to decide. So the ones that we can add are going to be Peggy Carter. This takes Legendary Presence up to 3. This means that as long as Peggy's health is greater than 40%, all enemy powers cost 3 AP more. So if you can quickly get down some Protect tiles, or have stronger teammates in front of Peggy who are taking more of the damage, her health stays above 40%, all those enemy abilities will cost more AP. It doesn't make them any more powerful, it doesn't affect any countdown tiles, it just means that they're harder to fire off. The only one who could possibly combat this is, or maybe even pair well with this, is Star-Lord, who is a red, yellow, purple build, and he has some abilities that also increase AP required for enemy abilities, as well as decrease friendly abilities. AP required. So he would be kind of a fun teammate to pair up with Peggy Carter if I had that option. So she's now at a 4-3-3 build, and I believe if I had my way I would go 5-3-5 is what I said before. So 5-3-5 is what I'm looking for. So I really don't want any more yellow Peggy Carter covers, but if I have to in the meantime until I get either more red or blue, I'll take it, and then I'll just downgrade it down the road. Alright, so here is War Machine, and as you can see I have 2 red covers there, so that's exciting news, unless... Alright, yeah, see, so I had 3 covers, so with those 2 I'm going to be able to hit 5, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in right there. So for 9 red AP, which is an ability you can use 3 times with max of 30, red AP, creates a fortified red 4-turn countdown tile, dealing 1553 in damage if one does not exist. While this tile is on the board, new tiles have a 33% chance, so 1 in 3 chance, of being strength 174 attack tiles on War Machine's turn. So these are the new tiles that drop down from the top as you make matches and cascades. Any new tile that enters the board has a 1 in 3 chance of being one of these attack tiles on War Machine's next turn. So that is up from a regular 4-turn not fortified, and I'll get to that in a second, which deals the same amount of damage, but only has a 25% chance, so 1 in 4, and the strength being 85 on those attack tiles. So level 4 only increase the strength of the attack tile. Level 5 is where the money is. So fortified tiles can also be created by characters like Green Goblin 5-star, like Luke Cage 4-star, and what that means is it is harder to match that tile away. And the way it works is if you match that tile, then it erases the other AP from whatever the match was made. If it's 3 blue, or we'll use red for example in this one, red tiles, and the countdown tile is right in the middle. The other 2 on the sides disappear, but that red countdown tile stays. And that's especially helpful if you're getting hit with either a match 4 or 5 where the line clears. It will also still stay on the board. It will just not be fortified. And then on the next time it's matched, it can be matched away. So something to be aware of. But if you get rid of those tiles near it on your own, or let the enemy do it, then it's also less subject to being matched away, because then those other tiles are gone. Unless for some reason a cascade would occur which would make those tiles easy to match away on the next go-around. So that is a wonderful level 5 ability. That's definitely one that I wanted. So we have 551 for War Machine. Quickly, we'll just go over his heat signature at level 5. It's 11 AP cost in blue, and removes all enemy invisibility and protect tiles, and then deals 5944 in damage. So really useful against Invisible Woman, who puts out lots of defense tiles, invisibility tiles against Miles Morales and any of the Spider-Man or Bullseye variants that create those protect tiles as well, and can be very pesky. Really great against Falcon, which ironically in the Marvel Civil War movie, those two were also going at it quite a bit and flying around battling each other. So very useful in that regard as well. And then Gatling Gun is lowly level 1 ability, and creates two 2-turn countdown tiles, dealing damage each and destroying 2 random basic tiles around them, dealing damage but not generating AP. And then at level 5 it's 3 1-turn countdown tiles, dealing of course extra damage and destroying 5 basic tiles around them, dealing damage but not generating AP. I'm kind of torn with which build to put for War Machine. Right now it doesn't really matter because I don't have all the covers I need, but if I were to get 4 green covers, which one would I reduce? I'm not sure. That's a fairly difficult question. At level 3, Heat Signature removes all invisibility tiles and up to 5 enemy protect tiles, then deals 23-38. At level 4, it removes up to 6 and deals 35-63. Gatling Gun. I might go for a 5-4-4 build. Maybe even a 5-3-5 build, because there might not be defense tiles or invisibility tiles to get rid of. But then also dealing 59-44 damage is huge. For 11 AP though, yeah, I might deal a little bit less, but I'm going to focus more on these. Red is a 4-turn countdown tile. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call. We'll have to see cross that bridge when we get there. And so we'll move along here to Luke Cage. This is number 3 for his yellow ability for me, Hero for Hire. Yellow 8 AP cost. And always ready to stand up for the little guy. Fortifies up to 2 friendly special tiles, as we just mentioned. And deals 10-16 damage for each fortified friendly special tile on the board. If Iron Fist is an active ally, creates a Strength 85 protect tile first. So that is increased up, and it goes a little bit higher as those abilities increase. Fortifying up to 3, and then dealing 1609 damage for each tile on the board, with a Strength 259 protect tile if Iron Fist is an ally. And Iron Fist and Luke Cage pair together in the Defenders, and they're soon to be paired on Netflix, which I can't wait. Luke Cage series has been added already, and I think it was added in the fall. And then Iron Fist is coming in March, just in time for my birthday, so that's pretty awesome as well. Can't wait for that. So these two together are found very often together in the comic books. Makes sense that they would have abilities like this where they play off each other's comic book associations. I think if I could get his red ability up, I would take red as level 5. So I would have to go 3-5-5 if I get the option to make him how I would like. Pretty sure 3-5-5, because Defender removes enemy special tiles when he's in the front of the board, and that would just set up a bunch of fiddle faddle for a huge amount of damage output. As you can see, up to over 11,000 damage if there are no strike, protect, or attack tiles on the board, or base damage of 6884, which is a ton. So, yeah, I would go a 3-5-5 build for Luke Cage if I had the chance. Now, I keep saying I want to champion Deadpool, but I don't think that's going to be in the cards tonight. Sam Wilson I really do like. He's too low of a level for me to champion anytime soon. I might just hold on to these for about another week. Him and, well, Cyclops won't be championed. I know that. Sam Wilson potentially, but in the next week, I don't think so. So let's take a look at Nova. Nova should be about 180, I believe. Maybe a little lower. 160. So it's going to be pretty expensive to champion him. I don't have enough AP, or enough ISO, excuse me, at the moment. Do I have a way to get at least 80,000 AP, or ISO? I keep saying that. I've sold most of my 2-stars back and then re-recruited them. If I reset Thor, that's going to really hurt my Deadpool Daily Quest production, but get 14,000 there. That's nowhere even close. I don't even have any 144 2-stars. So really, I'm stuck. I have 3 Novas, but I don't have anything I can do with them. Even if I just got rid of some 1-stars, That's only 4,000 apiece. So there's really no way that I can champion this Nova. Yeah, that's only 13.6. So unfortunately, whoops, going back, we're going to have to sell these off. Breaks my heart, but I only have less than a day, and there's no way to get that feasibly. I can hold that for another 6 days. In 6 days, would I rather champion Sam Wilson or Nova? That is another tough question, so let's hold off for just a moment. No 5 stars that I'm aware of. Whoops, in my rewards. Nope. And no 1 stars. Very good. So, let's go into the recruit phase. We do have some heroic tokens, so we might get a couple extra bonus 3 stars. We have 1 legendary token to pull, and some elites. Alright, so we just draw these, get them out of the way. Usually they're a 1 star, maybe a 2. Those are both 1, so that's ISO. Elite does have a chance to drop up to 4 stars. We got a 3-star vision right off the bat. Got a 2-star, okay, and another 2-star. Not too bad. Alright, heroics have a chance also to drop up to 4 stars, so there's 3-star patch. Another hood, that's 2 3-stars in a row. 4 3-stars in a row. That's pretty decent drop rate. There's 2-star. And another 2-star, and another 2-star. Alright, so now we move on to the legendary, and this has, in the latest legends, a chance to drop 5% drop rate for Black Widow, Doctor Strange, or Thanos, 1.7% drop rate in the classic legends pack, which we'll draw one of also, and then 2.1% for all 4 stars in both packs together. So, here's first. It's a 4-star thing, which I really don't need at the moment, so a little bit upset about that. And then we'll try for the Classic Legends, try to beef up one of my other 5-star characters. And I don't test either, but we will take a give and take of Venom. How ironic with the wording that. And what do I have this other? Oh, stockpiled Taco Vault. So there is a chance for a 4-star here, maybe a legendary token, so we'll pull a couple extra and see what happens. We got 2. Alright, we got some ISO. 1,000, not too bad. And then I'm going to let this one spin for a little bit, because Taco Vault has 300 rewards, and I don't know when it goes to this kind of use your old tokens kind of thing, if it keeps the rewards you've already received out of it, or if it's a whole new set of rewards, or how that works. So somewhere this could be a 1 out of like 280 chance, or 1 out of 300, or something somewhere in between. So I don't know, but we'll go with that one. And lo and behold, more ISO. Woo! 500. Couldn't live without that. So, we're up to no Taco Vault rewards left. Combined arms. Alright, so that has been my roster update video, you guys. Thanks for spending the last 40 minutes with me. I'm going to go ahead and jump into some Deadpool Daily Quest. Not on this video. If you enjoyed the content of this video, I hope that you would either like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to link it out to your friends on social media. You can copy the link, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you got. You can stay tuned for my next video, which will likely be Crash the Titans in 4 more days. And I really don't have any more roster to work on as far as rewards, except for my 2 stars, so nothing too exciting happening on this channel until the next Crash of the Titans, which I do post one every 5 days as well. and every once in a while something special in between. So maybe I'll do a big enchilada video for you guys. Let me know who you would like to see in a three team, or which three characters you would like to see teamed up for a big enchilada. If you leave a comment below, I'll read it, I'll see it, I'll consider it. If it's a team that I have, which is likely, a team that will work for Deadpool's enchilada, big enchilada, I will make a video and shout out whoever requested it. So look forward to that as well. Hope you guys have a great Monday tomorrow and the rest of your week that follows. And until next time, as always, keep on questing. So, just kidding, I drew a bunch of 3 stars and I didn't add it to my roster, and this is a roster update video. You were all probably thinking, what the heck, isn't he going to add those in? And then I realized, yeah, I should do that. So, here's a quick little postscript, reshoot as they would say. So, I have my 3-star rewards pulled up. I got 4 more to add. I think Patch was going to give me something cool at the next level. I think, if I remember right. So we're going to add Vision, for sure. He's 188. Wolverine, nope, he's just 185. The Hood goes up to 199, so I did get some extra hero points. And then Luke Cage up to 205. So no awesome rewards from adding those characters up a level, but didn't want to make you wait 2 weeks just to see those guys get added back in. And just for all that, because you stuck through it with me, why don't we do a recruit? Let's see. Let's do Winter Soldier. I could get all that for 3,600. What else can I get? Combined Arms. It's really low drop rate percent. First Avenger has a pretty good Steve Rogers drop rate. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll do 1 run of 10 for Deadpool vs. MPQ, because there's a maybe chance, a 0.1 chance that I can get Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. So, tell you what, let's do this. Okay, so let's do this. We'll do 1 10 pack here, and then we'll go back and we'll do the Winter Soldier, which is kind of a cheap pack because for 20. Oh, I got a Gwenpool. What? And oh snap! Alright, this roster video just got a little bit more exciting. Alright, and then I promised you we'd do this. I am really glad I came back out and made this video, because Gwenpool is hard to get, and I'm glad I got it. So, couple elite tokens, some more ISO, 2-star, 2-star, blah blah blah. Doctor Strange, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Storm, more Daredevil, making up for my last Daredevil boo-boo. So there we go. And we'll go ahead and recruit, just in case we get anybody else from those elite tokens. Can have 2, 3, or 4 stars. Or 2 or 3 stars, I should say, rather. And there's 3-star Mystique. And there's 3-star Black Widow. And there's a 2-star Captain Marvel, or Moonstone. So, then we go back. And we go to the roster. And we go to the 3 stars. Actually, we'll add these because we might get a 3-star out of it. Back in. Black Widow. Storm. Not yet. Bullseye. Not yet. Magneto. Nope. And Hawkeye. Nope. Alright, so those are all the 2 stars I could add. Didn't get any bonus 3 stars. So we'll start at the bottom. So now we're adding, we had like 110. So we're like up to 120 something now, for sure. So there goes another Luke Cage cover. He's up to 206. Spider-Man. Taking that Miles Morales cover that is now going to be turned into ISO. And I'm going to be really upset if I get to enough ISO to champion Nova and I didn't get to do it. Should have held on to that cover for like a few more hours. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. Probably not going to be, but so there's 4-star Cho-Hulk, another Doctor Strange, almost to his 4-star at 183, which is Nova. Go figure. So might get another Nova. Who knows? Storm. She's up to 193 as well. Got that Mystique blue Iceman cover, so punch a snowman, or build a snowman and then punch a snowman. That's going to be ISO. 4-star rewards. We'll go back down to Venom. So his give and take is now 5, which is a passive ability, which reduces enemy protect tiles by 60% and does not increase their attack tiles at all. At level 4, it still had a little bit of a 10% increase and a 45% reduction of protect tiles. So that increases, or reduces rather, 60% of all enemy attack tiles, not just 1 or 2 or whatever one you pick, but all enemy protect tiles are reduced, and then all enemy attack tiles are not affected whatsoever by this ability, which is pretty good. So he's now 553. So if I wanted to champion him, I could. I don't have covers to do that. I wouldn't do it until I did. So Lethal Protector, you can see, deals a significant amount of damage, but generates 2 Strength 44 projectiles, although those are reduced by 60% now with his Give and Take ability. So Strength 44 basically is like Strength 16 minus 60%, I think 15. So times 2 is 30, and then the more enemy tiles he generates plays into reducing the cost of Symbiotic Fury as well. So really makes his black ability makes his yellow ability, that second part there, almost non-effective or not an issue, and also helps his green ability. So really good setup for him so far. Gwenpool, this is her black ability called Plot Armor. It's a 9 black AP cost. Creates a big ol' explosion, and teammates, teammates go airborne for 1 turn, and creates 4 strength 154 projectiles. That's up from 3 at 142 at level 3, and at level 5 it's going to be 4 strength 245. So this one is kind of a strange ability that it sends everybody airborne, meaning you can't use any of their abilities, obviously, while they are airborne. It doesn't say that they deal any damage when they come down from airborne, like with Nova, his Rocket Man ability, and then creating 4 strength 154, that's almost, it's just over 600 in Protect for 9 AP cost. That's very significant. So now she's a 141 build. I definitely want the purple ability up to 5, and then Deus Ex Machina with level 5 as well. It doesn't really specify what Chekhov's gun does in the text, but if you read down below, it says that it deals an extra 3,044 damage per shot. So she gets this little green gun, kind of like a countdown tile, and then once it's matched away, either by you or the enemy,
the power becomes Chekhov's gun, which deals, you know, an extra 3,000 damage per match there. So that's pretty good. I would definitely want that ability up to level 5. Exploits does some fun different things depending on what level of the board that you get. And so it's kind of like those old cheat screens on video games where you can punch in a different combination of shapes or letters and codes, and it would generate different effects. And the higher up this ability gets, the better those effects can be, and the more options that you get, I believe. So, really would love to have her at a 5/3/5 build. The plot armor, yeah, level 4 it's pretty good, but, you know, those other two abilities are really, really the ones that I'm after. So, the more Gwen pool I can get, the better. Let's go with Precision Shot at level 5. I think I was just talking about this ability the other day. And this ability deals 1071 damage and steals 4 enemy AP. That's up from 663 damage and stealing only 3 AP of that color. Now steals 4 enemy AP of a chosen color and deals damage for 8 purple AP. That's very significant and can go a long way for fueling either your own abilities or preventing the enemy from firing one of theirs. So he's at a 5/2/2 build, and I think for him I would do a 5/3/5. Yeah. And then Detonator is hit or miss because if it's matched, the countdown tile gets matched away. It doesn't have the same effect. You have to rely on the trap tiles. Dealing matched to create 369 blue attack tiles. Damage increases. A little bit unreliable. So this one steals AP. This one deals damage or more damage if you match it yourself for 12 red AP. So I would go with a 5/3/5 build. I'd be happy with that if I could get it. And then last but not least, adding in is Hot Dog Stand. This is the black, totally awesome Cho Hulk. And for 7 black AP, Hulk heals for 635 health and converts up to 5 blue or green basic tiles to charge tiles. That's an increase of about about 80 health up from level 3, as well as converting 1 extra blue or green tile to charged. And then at level 5, heals for 720 and converts 6 tiles to basic, or to charge tiles, blue or green. So he's at a 3/4/4 build. I'm pretty sure I would want green to be at level 5, and then see the math of it. And yeah, I could see him at a 5/5/3 build. Heal abilities aren't great, but the charge tiles are. For blue or green charge tiles, if you use it at the right time, the odds are higher in your favor that you can actually get a blue or green that's charged as a match on your next move after using this ability. So I'd rather see Cho Hulk at a 5/5/3 build, personally. That's my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And that's, of course, provided that I could get the covers. So I know I'm not going to champion Thing as great as he is. Am I, though? Probably not. So let's see if I can champion Nova. He's at 160 now. And I could have had extra covers, but I got rid of them. Do I have enough after all that roster update nonsense? I still don't. I would still need, I think it's close to 2015 ISO, something like that. I did it for another character who was Thor. She was still at, I think, 180, so she was even higher level. So this is going to take a lot of ISO to level up. So unfortunately, Nova is not going to get champion today. What did I get this token? What is this? So, of Of course it is. It's another 3-star. So we'll add in Iron Fist, who is very fitting to finish with. He is one of my favorite 3-stars, absolutely. Some of the best cheap damage in the game. Great for wave-based events as well. And he goes up to 213. And Hulk is far and away my highest level 3-star at 222. So, yeah, that is no contest whatsoever. But Iron Fist is solid second place. Luke Cage and Thor both at 206. And then slightly dropped below everybody there behind them. So, thanks you guys again for watching and staying tuned for the extra post-credit scene here. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to, again, leave a like, share, comment down below. Let me know you enjoyed the video, what you'd like to see, who you'd like to see used for a big enchilada team-up. And until next time, as always, keep on questing. For realsies this time. Have a good night, guys.